Hey y'all, it's Megan from My Southern Garden. I can't wait to show you the project that I've been working on for the past week in my garden, and that is creating a bed on the north side of the house. Now, in this video, I will show you the process and the finished product of this garden bed on the north side of my house. But before I do, I wanted to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed to the channel, who has commented in the comment section and let me know where you live, where you're gardening from. I hope that you will continue to comment, because honestly, that has been the most fun part of this entire project for me, is getting to know you, getting to know where you're gardening from. I want to hear about the projects that you have going on in your own garden. Please send me suggestions and any thoughts that you have on anything that you would like to see. And you guys stay tuned to the end of the video if you want to see a closer look at the plants that I used in the north bed. And by the way, if you're on Instagram, you can find me at My Southern Garden too. Thanks y'all, and have a great weekend. It's bright and early Friday morning, and I'm out here on the north side of my house to show y'all what I've been working on for the past week. I have been finishing a project that I started probably several months ago, digging out and creating a bed on the north side of my house. My vision for this was to have sort of the feel of you're walking down an enchanted little secret garden path. So I want to talk to you about the plants that are in this bed. Now, these two hydrangeas you see here have been in here about 6 months. They are endless summer, I believe. They're not the original hydrangeas that bloom on old wood. These bloom on new wood, but I can't exactly remember the variety. I came underneath these hydrangeas and planted some autumn fern that I had, and I really wasn't sure what to expect, but it's just blown me away so much that I decided, you know what, I'm gonna just come along the rest of the length of this bed and do the exact same thing because I think it's so pretty. Now, autumn fern is hardy down to about minus 40 degrees. I think it's zone 3 to zone 8 or 9, and it's just a gorgeous foliage combination, and I've just been loving the way that they intermingle and have grown together. So that's just really been a happy thing. Now, I went to my local nursery and I bought 3 more hydrangeas, and this hydrangea here is Endless Summer Blushing Bride. Blooms on new wood, and it will bloom white, and as that bloom ages it turns a very soft pink or blue depending on your pH, and it will get bigger than these two right here. These two will get about 4 to 5 feet tall and wide. The the Blushing Bride will get 5 to 6 feet tall and wide. Right here, 2 more Blushing Brides. And I like the fact that these 2 on the end and that one over there on the end are gonna get bigger than these 2 in the middle, because I think it just adds a little bit of character. So I've got underplanted some autumn fern. And in the fall and in the winter, it is gonna be beautiful because autumn fern, if you're not familiar with it, it gets this beautiful bronzy golden color during the fall and winter months, hence the name autumn fern. Now, this little conglomeration of pots right here is an Akuba that I had planted over where I now have the Blushing Bride hydrangea right beside my big Cleara bush. I just took it up and I put it in this pot, along with a Carex Everillo grass, which is a great chartreuse grass for any shade area. I love anything that is chartreuse that goes in the shade because it just immediately brightens it. And then some pink begonia with some coleus and a little green heucherella or heuchera, I'm not really sure, but it's gonna have some hot pink blooms shoot up. I limbed up this gardenia, and I'm just really pleased with how it turned out. I know I can go back in and clean it up a little bit more, but that just got the job done for the time being. Now, underneath it, you see Arbor Vita ferns. These are so cute. They're probably about the size that they're gonna be. They may get a little bit bigger. They go great in the shade, and I love their ruffly little quality, and I just think they really soften up this curve right here leading to the air conditioning unit. And as you can see, this part leads into my walkway into my backyard onto the stone patio. Here we have 2 variegated hydrangeas, and I just wanted you to see the gorgeousness of this bloom, this little lavender and white bloom of the variegated hydrangea. And so my thought for them is that they'll grow together and it'll look like one plant. Some blue hosta. I'm propagating one little leaf over there, if you can see. Gold mop cypress. All right, this tree right here, let me just talk to y'all about this thing for a minute. This tree looked like an out of control cousin it. And so I honestly don't even think anybody planted it. This is just probably a volunteer that shot up from the Drake elm that I have in my front yard, and I haven't known what to do with this thing. So we came in and really limbed it up and did a major prune job on this thing. And honestly now I don't hate it. It just won't come up. My husband tried to take it up and it's just not moving. So it's just gonna stay there and I'm just gonna have to keep it tamed. But I like the gold mop cypress underneath it. Now, in the back, we have a Jessica's Ruffles camellia that I'm gonna keep in tree form because look at how great the architecture is of those limbs. And then in front of it, I have a Summer Crush Endless Summer Dwarf Hydrangea. This will only get about 3 feet tall and wide. So it's perfect in a part sun little area of your bed to kind of line the bed. Here's another one. Check out these blooms. And then I've just got 3 Akuba. Here is a variegated Akuba. You guys, this is also called a gold dust plant, and these Akuba, they grow great and thrive in the most difficult part of your garden, like dry shade. They do so well in dry shade, so consider Akuba. To complete the little walkway into my back garden, I have put 3 Gulf Stream Nandina. These are dwarf. They'll get about 3 feet tall and wide. Just check out that foliage. And just for a little height, I just stuck this one in this $11 pot that I found at Lowe's with some dark leaf pink begonias and some more little begonias on the ground here. And I just want to talk to y'all real quick about the edging that I used. What I really wanted was a super defined edge line. Not wanting to have a whole lot of maintenance over here on this area, but in order to make it not super conspicuous, I came in with my spade and I dug out a little trench and I tried to lower the edging as much as I could, just so that it wouldn't stick out like a sore thumb. So I hope y'all are having a great week and have a great weekend. And I will talk to you soon. My vision for this was to have sort of the feel of you're walking down an enchanted little secret garden path. Some beautiful Nandina domestica that I have